Everybody, welcome back to our Streets of Scorn game. We got Flint Fireforge over there. He's playing Hobbs. Some people know him as Paul, but not in this universe usually.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, not in this universe. But this is our Duet Shadowdark game that we create through play, and we're featuring Hobbs, thieves guild middle management. And all of a sudden, my Norton decided to pop up all this stuff up here. What is going on? What the hell? Apparently, you're doing something illegal over there, Paul.
Well,
It's saying he's doing
I'll never.
bad things. Yeah. Ah.
That's right. Welcome to
So
another episode of The Office in Scorn.
that's right. That's right. Uh, but yeah, so we're gonna. He's helping me develop the Thieves Guild, the Silent Knives through playing, and he's suffering through bookkeeping and ledgers and letterheads. Is the secondary game we're playing. Yeah, but all right, Paul. So where we left off is you kind of went to meet with Shadow Guard, and she is like the captain of your family. You want to share your screen to Paul?
Yep.
And you kind of went on a little exploration, found you went to the Talon Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do this. There we go. And kind of poked around a little bit. And then when you came up from your little poking around, let me see. Oh, where'd it go? There it is.
Yeah, and it's me. It's me, Casa, and um, um,
Was it Kabora?
me, Casa, and Kabora. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
And
and
that's who you see standing in the room.
oh boy, that's right with her mask.
Yep, she's got her mask. And you see the sword that she's wearing. It's a short sword that she's wearing.
Did
But
you
there's
want me to
like,
recap at all?
yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that before we get any further? Yep.
Okay. So, what Shadow, the Shadow Guard wants, and the job I was assigned to do, which was 2 episodes ago, is that we had to find this crystal key. Well, the crystal key turns out to be a 10-foot giant crystal monster person who's like a crystal farmer on his plane, wherever he's from. And so we have him in one of our warehouses. And so we don't know what Shadow Guard wants with them. I'm a bit leery. So as to what he is to be used for, because I'd kind of like him to hang out with me, just walk around with me, really. But I'm afraid that's not going to happen. That I could see that becoming a problem. We've met up with a new street gang, the Street Dogs. Chopper, Punch, Lisa, Tillman, Ben Boy, and
There
Cadaver.
they are.
There they are. So I met with those guys, so I'm kind of like paying for them now. It's a lot of money going out, not as much money coming in. I need to talk to somebody about that. And then I took my boss. I had to take him to Pausemius, Pastor Parson Marshall is his name.
Yep.
And so I've had to take my boss man over there, and because he does not look well, so hopefully he's taken care of. Then I had to head over to the Talon Inn, which was I had to go find out what Shadow Guard wants and how we're handling payments. And so we went down, we were there, we hid in we're in the room And then we, of course, we're not going to just sit there. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, like, you know who we are. We're not going to just sit there in a room with our hands folded. We're like looking around for stuff. And so, yeah, so we found a secret door. It goes down into like a cellar. Almost got taken out by some sleepy time tea trap. And then,
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
yeah,
Yeah, sleep time tea.
sleepy time tea. And then we got to a door with a big old giant mask on it, which I bet looks just like that on the door
Pretty much.
to some degree, right?
Yeah.
It was locked. Could not open it. Clearly, we decided that it was a magic door, had magic locks upon it. So we we said, okay. Well, so we said we're going to go back upstairs, bide our time, and that is where we find ourselves now, here in front of Shadowguard.
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 Yes. You
Yeah.
said Shadowdark. That's all.
You sure I said Shadowdark?
I don't know. I guess we can replay it later.
We're going to replay that later. I'm pretty sure it's
replay it.
Shadowguard. But
All right.
anywho, I will enter into the room and say, well,
Woo.
Shadowguard.
Well.
So happy to meet your acquaintance. I hope you don't mind that. Well, we got a little bored and just kind of looked around, but you know who we are.
I do. She's like, she motions over to the table to sit down, offers you a chair, and she looks up at Kabor. She goes, "Oh, would you mind waiting guard outside while we have our discussion?"
He looks at Hobbs, and I go, okay. Well, how many people does she have in the room?
No, it's just her.
It's just her.
Yeah, just her.
Is Cassie going outside too?
No, Cass. There's 3 seats there.
Gotcha.
So
all right,
she's fine with Cass. She
she
hasn't addressed Cass.
Sure. I nod at Kabora and have him go outside. And so he will go guard, and then we can conduct our business. Tim, I think you're freezing up a little bit. I think your internet has gone crazy.
My internet again?
Yeah, you're a little jaggedy.
Back yet?
You're back a little bit.
Back a little bit.
Your voice, your voice is working. Your screen, not so much, maybe. If you want to dip out and jump back in, I will entertain the troops here if you need to. So I will go and I'll continue. So Hobbs, for those that are watching, this is session number 13. So that's a lot of weeks. That's a little over 3 months worth of adventuring here. And so we have Hobbs here building this network. He's finally a crew boss, and he's got all these folks that are kind of working for him. He's got street urchins working for him. He's got paid killers. He's got magic users. He's got all these people working for him, and so he's trying to develop this his network and all that is going on here in the city of Scorn, where all these thieves guilds are, and so he is trying to figure that out. Like I said earlier, he's going to be dealing with Shadowguard here, and his main thing is trying to find out is what is Chris's. I call him his crystal, so I call him Chris. And I say, what is Chris's purpose? In other words, how are we going to use him? Because it seems like he was perfectly fine. He's a sentient being. He can talk. He can, have, relationships. And so, I'm probably going to voice my concerns over as to what Shadowguard is going to do, and to make sure maybe Chris is not a prisoner if I can help facilitate that. So that would be my goal anyway. And so we'll see what she says. We'll see what Shadowdark wants. She looks pretty. She doesn't look like a negotiator necessarily. And the fact that she has this mask on, this is just me. This is above table stuff here. I'm wondering if I know who this is. If Hobbs knows. And so I'm wondering. I'm wondering if I already if there's somebody I already know, or there's somebody brand new to Scorn. Um, I don't know. It'd be interesting. It would be interesting if I did in fact know them. And they were like wearing a mask, and now there's like a couple of roles going on, or whatever's going on. And by the way, those of you that are here, if you're brand new here to the channel, whether you're new to my channel over at Flip Flying Forge, or you're new to Gothridge Manor, be sure to go and click that subscribe button if you like live plays like this. If you enjoy this type of this game, this duet that we do here, which we have a ton of fun with it. Chat is welcome to jump in anytime and share their thoughts. And so if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and you'll be notified. And hit the it's every Tuesday night we meet. Every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern. And you can catch up with Hobbs and his gang of rowdy people. I play right now probably 5 characters. I'm playing. Let me see how many people am I playing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm playing 6. But what I like about that, welcome in, Joe. Joe is calling for my demise. That's okay. That's all right. So I'm running at this point 6 characters. I don't run them every game. Building my crew um, allows me to use different people to go on an adventure. So it's like very much like when you go to a tavern, or you go to a watering hole of some kind. You're looking for adventure.
Can't
So I'm able to
hear
build my team
anything.
out of various types of people. And we welcome back Tim. Tim, welcome back to the show. Tim can't hear me, I don't think. Hey there, Alcatraz. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Um, they're
Now
all
it took
very.
my sound away too.
Oh, well, I can hear you now.
Weird.
I can hear you. Um, but no, it's not. Actually, it's not a. Everybody's very unique. I try to make everybody unique. They're not. I'm not playing all the same person. I'm not playing them all the same. I play them very differently. So they all have their own characteristics. So I try to make sure that they're not one note. And Tim, you can hear me, yes? Tim? Yeah, Joe. Yes, it's exactly what has happened. So I'm just here running the show, man. Just trying to help people understand the world of Scorn. Tim is now left again. He's gonna come back in a minute. Um, Happy to answer any questions if I can about the setting, or I'm not about the setting necessarily, or at least about the sessions maybe more about the sessions we're running. Um, I leveled up. I will say this, that Hobbs has leveled up. He is now level 6, and so the next level I got hit points and all that kind of good stuff. But I always find myself I need to buy some things. Joe says Tim's internet company is basically run by 3 hamsters running in running hamster wheels. If one slows down, his internet crashes. Yeah. Uh, I don't have the. Oh, I do have the link. Let's see. Uh, that would be hilarious. Okay. Let's see here. All right. what do we have here? See if I can copy and paste this. Let's see. You, oh, we can do it. We can do. You talk about you talk about your game too, Joe. While we're here, we can talk about that. Let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and jump in here, and I'll send you this link, and we'll go from there. It's maybe a short game tonight, folks. I don't know. We'll kind of wait and see here what's going to happen. Come for the game, stay for the drama of the internet. All right. Let's see here. Uh-oh, you may be back.
I think I got it.
Are you back?
Well, no promises for how long.
Well, you know what? I almost sent a link to Joe. Joe almost came on the stream here, and he wanted to talk about we wanted to have conversations about your internet.
I want to have conversations about my internet too. Yeah.
So we were. I would have brought him on for a while, and he would have. There we go. Well, DM Randall, thank you so much. Became a member level first watch. Well done, sir.
Oh, very nice.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Excellent. See, there we go. The secret of your success is my absence.
There we go. Tim, get out of here.
It's not.
Yeah. So yes, I think I have filled in on in everyone about what's actually at least the background and things. So yes.
Oh, there was a lot of talking when I was going to. I see.
Oh, there was some chat. Chat was quite active, Tim. Yes.
Again, the secret of success is my absence in my internet. I'm seeing the trend here, Paul. Yeah.
Just don't worry, it'll crash again in a few minutes.
Hey, now, yeah, it might actually.
Hey, every time your internet crashes, Tim, I get a new subscriber or member. So,
I guess it's a different version of every time a bird sings, an angel gets his wings or something like that.
That's exactly what it is. That's it. Fun times. All right, so I sent Kabor out of the room.
I'm still catching up with the chat, seeing what they're saying.
Oh, okay. They're saying all kinds of things.
I'm waiting. Oh, okay. Let's see. Became a member. That's great. Almost.
Max says this is your chance to advance while he's away.
That's right.
I need. Let's see. What do I need here? I need 60. I need 60 experience points. I don't think
I was going to say you just leveled last time, didn't you?
I did. And I got to find a way to get. We need to go back to the dungeons. I need to get back into the harrowing over there. And
well. Yeah, not too far away. So anyways, she's like, I've heard a lot of good things about you, Hobbs.
Oh, well, thank you. To be honest, I don't know much about you, but I am happy to meet you. Because I know you're new here. Is that correct? You've just stepped into this position?
I'm new to this organization, yes.
Oh, okay.
Fairly new.
Okay.
And Cass, I believe, is your friend.
I'm sorry, say again?
She goes, Cass, I believe I'll catch up as a good thing. Hey, DM Randall, great. I said she goes, and I believe Cass, this is Cass.
Oh, this is Cass, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Heard good things about both of you. Sidwin speaks highly of you, and probably why he put you in charge of his old blocks back, So I heard that Sidwin tells me you may have my key that I was looking for.
I do. Or I asked her, I said, are you aware of what kind of key you're actually looking for?
I am not. I just heard that I can't think of his name, Sir Lord I think it's Dithrig.
Dithrig, yeah. I have to look
Lord
at that.
Dithrig had possession of it, and while I am a favor of Lord Dithrig. I think he's a fine man and everything, but yeah, he is very by the book, and sometimes by the book interferes with our plans.
Well, sure, it's it's a common problem.
Shut
So,
up, Joe.
um, so so I tell us, well, let me first of all, that was able to uh, first of all, I was able to attain your crystal key for you. The only problem is that your crystal key is a 10-foot tall actual crystal uh, creature.
Didn't expect that.
Neither did I when I
And
found
how
it.
do you know it's the key then?
Well, because this key, first of all, A, is crystal completely, and two,
Fair enough.
locked away in a separate building and locked up there. And so I think those are pretty clear indicators that this, in fact, was Lord Dithrig's crystal key. And this crystal key is a I point out, I say, is not violent or or anything like that. It is a sentient being. When asked where I asked him where he had come from, he said the crystal. I call him Chris. Um, he um, he said that he had come from a plane where basically the whole plane is of crystal, and he's kind of a crystal farmer. So well, let me ask you a question, Shadow Guard. What exactly is Chris the key to?
She lets out some breath and she kind of waits a moment. She kind of looks around. She goes, "Well, I'm a. Let's put it this way, Hobbs. Um, it's not that I don't want to tell you exactly what it is, but if I do, it would put you.
Ah, I see. Well,
And I need people like you and Cass and some of the other uh, of your rank to kind of stay, I guess, ignorant of this. You know more than most at this point, but when we go forward, I need you to hold down Scorn and your responsibilities here with the best of your capabilities. Because if what's going to happen is going to happen, I may be gone for a while.
ah, I see. Okay. Um, so Hobbs is thinking to himself, and
Excuse me. Are you taking a lunch
uh,
tomorrow? You're not taking lunch?
Mm.
uh, I said that's agreeable. Understand. I certainly don't want to make any trouble for Sidwin, and if my involvement would cause trouble for him, then certainly I don't want to do that.
You've already
Uh,
seen the effects of Sidwin, I assume.
I have. Do you happen to have any knowledge about that?
I know the cause, but I don't know the cure.
Well, can you share the cause with me, and maybe I might be able to do some research?
It goes back to the former thing I just stated. Unfortunately, he's the reason why I don't want to get you involved.
Ah, I see. Okay.
But I did he ever end up going to Parson Marshall?
I brought him there. Yes.
Oh, you had to
Before
do it. He did not go
he
on
was,
his own, of
he
course.
certainly you know Sidwin. He's certainly not going to go on his own. So I
That
made sure
makes sense.
before attempting the pickup of the crystal that Sidwin was, well, before I came here, not before I got the crystal, but before I came here, that he was already taken care of. So
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree that my involvement needs to be on a need to know basis for the sake of these things. Um, and I know you can't offer me, um, and I have to, Chris, as I call him, believes that I am his master.
So unusual. And you said he's fairly docile, and
Yep. So
she shrugged her shoulders. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to do with this information. I guess I expected something completely different. Maybe you could introduce me to this Chris and help me understand him, and maybe it'll help me understand what he is the key to.
okay.
Did he say how he got here?
He did not. He simply
Okay.
said that he appeared, and so he was taken from his plane of existence and transported into ours.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I would appreciate an introduction there, Hobbs. And let's say tomorrow evening, I will stop by. I believe it's Tugs. You guys still meet at Tugs, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. How are things going by your way, anyways? How are your blocks being run well? Any issues? Any problems?
No, not that I can. We're always on the lookout for various problems that can crop up. But I feel like our crew and some of our folks on the street are doing a pretty good job of making sure those things don't crop up.
How many issues with the Drake's brothers recently?
Have I had any issues?
Yes.
Yes, I've had one issue
One
um,
issue. Okay.
where he basically wanted to threaten me to, that he was looking for certain kinds of um, portal uh, devices and other types of valuables, maybe that when we go into the harrowing district, and so but I've not heard from him since I've returned from there. So,
Did you say a portal device?
well, yeah, some kind of portal. And correct me if I'm wrong. I have to look at my notes, but I think that's what I may be getting confused with with our wolf with Caleb. Caleb was looking for portal devices, but my intuition tells me that is also what the brothers are looking for.
Correct. You're right. And she nods. She goes, "Okay, all right. That I'm not surprised." Um, all right, Hobbs. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry to take the time out of your day for this, but it was good to meet you. And while I know I am vague uh, and I don't speak a lot, but I do so for the safety of yourself, your crew, and some of the others. Uh, this is and for a moment she kind of you see her shoulder slump, and she goes, "This is um, not what I ever wanted to do.
Hmm. You
So if I
mean,
make mistakes or if I seem out of place sometimes, and that's because I am."
oh, I see. Well, I'm sure it's a very it's a hard position to hold for anyone.
It is, and I underestimated the difficulty of it actually. But with your help and people like Sidwin and some of the others uh, in our area and everything, and we are blessed to have the Pausemius Temple, under our jurisdiction. It's been a great help and transition and everything. So, but yeah, if you could, I would like to meet Chris tomorrow evening. I can just meet you at Tugs, and we'll take care of it there. And I'll see if I can figure this out. I honestly don't know what to do.
Well, the Silent Knives are here to do our part. Should you need us?
Oh, I'll need you. I'll need you. Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. Thank you, Hobbs. She just nods and everything. She goes, on the way out, the bartender, I can't remember what his name is there. The one that was giving you a hard time last time, a little bit.
Yeah, that was let's see here.
Talon, the bartender.
The bar Talon.
Yeah.
But was that his
Yep.
name? Was his name Talon?
Yeah. Yep,
Okay.
that's what it's named after. Yeah. Yeah. Talon will have something for you for your troubles. Thank you.
All righty. Well, thank you. We'll be going, and we'll meet you tomorrow night at Tugs.
Okay. And you see her, she kind of makes her way towards the area that you just, the little tunnel that you found.
Yeah.
That's where she's going, headed down that way.
Okay. Kind of poke my head down there.
You see her walking down.
Okay, well. Hey, and don't worry about that sleepy time, T. We took care of that for you.
she puts up a hand and kind of disappears. She's not using any light. It's pretty dark down there, and she's not using a torch or a lantern or anything. She's just
Interesting.
walking straight down.
Okay. Interesting. I'll just make some mental note.
All right.
All right. So I get Cass and go outside and get Kabora. Is Kabora still there, right?
Yeah, Kabor's still there. He's like, how'd it go?
Well, it was interesting. We don't know. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not quite so sure. Not so sure what we got ourselves into here. She didn't even know what the key was. I'm not so sure she knows how it works or where it goes. So,
sounds like a regular Saturday night to me.
Yeah, Cass said that, right?
Well, Cass' snide remark is you never knew where it went there, Kabora.
Mm.
And then
all right, so we're going to meet her tomorrow night. We're going to meet her tomorrow at Tugs.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
We'll wait on her there. So, all right. So what time of day is it now?
Well, you go down there and you see Talon, and he's still washing out an empty mug and everything. And because you forgot something earlier, and you see the small money pouch on the bar there.
Okay. All right. I picked that up, and
when you pick it up, it's quite heavy.
Okay. Am I to guess? Well, I would say this, and I'm just thinking to myself, thinking out loud, thinking, is this for just our troubles, or is this payment for Chris?
Okay.
Well, and so I don't know what this is actually. So Sidwin will have to answer that question.
Sure. You look inside the pouch at all, or you just keep?
Oh no, I'll wait till I guess. I don't count the money in front of people. That's rude.
Gotcha.
So yeah, when I get outside, I'll kind of peek my head in there and see what all's in there.
All right. You see, two heavy gold like bars, about your palm kind of thing. So 2 gold crowns, freshly minted from the king.
Okay. All right.
So you got some nice chunk of change there.
All right. Well, and what time of? Well, I'm gonna go by. I'm gonna take everybody. I guess we're gonna go by Parsimius to check on.
Okay. Yeah, you're not very far from there and everything. Give me a roll though on the way though. Paul, give me a D12 roll,
D12.
please and thank you.
A 7.
7. All right. As you okay, as you're walking down the street towards the Pausanias temple, you see a couple of not a couple. You see a group of spears of Serath. There's 4 of them, like there always are, and they are basically beating the crap out of this goblin. The goblin kind of or looks up at you and sees you guys, and he shouts "It's raining! It's raining!"
Oh. Hmm. Well, there are 3 guards there.
4
There's four guards
spears
of
of
Serath.
Serath.
4 spears
Yeah.
of Serath. There's only 3 of us, so the odds are not good. I don't see any of my punk kids around, do I? They're not roaming
You
around.
are not. You're not in your
Oh, okay, we're
area.
not in
You're
our
you're
area.
you're still in Shadowguard's territory. So there's one of you somewhere around here with his crew and his
Right.
his group and everything.
Who else is on
So
the street? Anybody else? Is anybody else? And by the way, time of day.
It's like late after kind of we'll say about 10 o'clock at night.
At night. Okay. All right. So, all right. Do I see anybody else on the street?
Give me a 2d6 roll, Paul.
Okay. 3.
All right. You do see some people on the street, but they actually seem happy that the goblin's getting the shit kicked out of them. Like they're cheering on the spears of Serath.
Ooh, boy. That's not good. And they're just regular rowdies. They're not anybody in particular.
Yeah, there's nothing. They, from what the looks of you, they're just carrying like apple knives or something like that. They don't have. They're not armored up or have any weapons. They just seem like locals.
Yeah. Do I know the goblin?
No, you don't know this goblin. Nope.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I will interpret. Hobbs will say it's raining. It's raining, to mean that there is. Well, I don't know. Is he saying it's raining because we're in their area?
That's what you think. He looks up at when he sees you. That's when he starts saying it.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're gonna hustle out of there. That's my first inclination, is to slip into the shadows and keep moving as fast as possible. If that's what he is saying, as I interpret it. I interpret the language.
Yeah, basically when he's shouting that's could be code. That's regular. Like there's some bad stuff going on. Get the hell out of here.
Right, but I what I was saying was, is he saying that because we're in his neighborhood? In other words, I would ask.
Oh, like he's invading? You're not sure. But I mean,
if he's saying that
more,
we're invading his territory, or is he saying that about
Vance has got some valid questions there.
He does. We're not entirely sure. So I don't know. Do I know anything by the way he said what he was saying? Was he saying that as a warning to us,
A
or was he
warning
trying
to you.
warn others about us?
No. Like a warning directly to you.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to put some ears on the street about why are the spears of Seraph, because this is the second time we've seen them. Yeah.
Yes.
So something's going down. Also, and there's some other guards. Guards are all over the place. Guards are very active.
Yes. So you guys are actually really close to one of the guard towers over there, and you do know a few of them up there. Let me just grab something here, Paul.
Okay.
Because I have our handy dandy guard class thing that I still haven't completed for us, but I can tell you it is the Northwestern. So that's the Key Wing Tower. So there, you know that they have 45 guards there, and it's led by Captain Viritan, an elf that has no sense of humor.
Okay. All right. So you said this is the North Guard Tower?
The one right, see let me it's right under the guard part, like underneath. See that little circle right there, right underneath. Go back to Shadow Guard. Remember, you guys are up in this section here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so and this happened like down here.
Right.
So the Key Wing. The only thing about the Key Wing is they're very by the book too. They're
what do they
run
call
things.
Key Wing?
Key Wing Tower.
Keywing.
Yep. The Key Wing Tower.
Okay.
Actually, I can.
All right.
Yep. See if I have anybody here.
You said who are the guys there that I know?
Of the captain there. Like, he's very strict.
Okay.
He's an elf. There. I'll kind of show you what. See if I can. There we go, Paul. You see that guy? So that's kind of like what they look like, and their symbology and stuff like that. So
sure. What and you said was there another person that I knew? Or did you mention somebody else or no?
No, you just know the captain kind of there. You don't really know many of the individual guards there, but you know the captain, and that he, like I said, he's kind of strict about how things are run. He doesn't play well with the silent knives because he doesn't like to just let things slide.
Sure. Okay.
Where the guard tower you deal with, that's closer to where your location is, Paul, they're definitely more flexible with their.
Well, we probably pay them more.
You do well. I don't know if you pay more, but you do pay them well to kind of be agreeable allies.
To not be as strict.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that one's kind of underneath those little lines there.
Right.
The one that you mainly work with.
All right. All right. So I am not at 10 o'clock at night going to go approach this guard to find out what's going on. I will save that for tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, it's not like they closed down. They have 24-hour watches going on.
Yeah.
Patrols.
I mean, the longer I stay in this territory, though, I know this is still our territory.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm not super worried about it. I'll just take a walk over there. I'll tell Kabora and Casa to come on. We'll go by the guard tower here and see if we can find out any information.
Okay. When you see the guard tower, doesn't seem like much is going on. You see a couple guys standing outside the tower itself. Lights are on in the tower, some torchlights and whatnot. The stockades, they only have 3 stockades up here. They're full. And the pit, you see 2 guys standing by the pit where, where they throw people in jail.
Throw people in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll kind of walk up to them and go, "Good evening, gentlemen. How are we doing this evening?"
Give me a charisma roll there, Paul.
All right. Let's see, charisma. Not great. I don't know why I'm so I don't know why. It's let's see, charisma.
Did it roll?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
I was gonna say-
I gotta do it.
okay.
Click it to normal here.
There you go.
All right, so this is not gonna be great. I don't know why I'm not more well liked, but
Charismatic, yeah.
I have a 9.
He looks down at you and says, "Good evening. How can I help you?"
Let's see. What did you say that my guy's name? His name. What was the captain's name? Do you remember that?
Yeah. Let me look it up again. It is Captain Veritan.
Veritan. Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering if Captain Veritan was in.
He is.
Well, yes. Would I be able to see him for a moment?
It is after usual hours, but may I have to ask who wants to see him?
Yes. My name is Hobbs.
Hobbs. Wait here a moment, and I will be back. And so he goes up. About 5 minutes later, you see him come down, and you see Captain Veritan. He's this very stern-looking elf. He's still dressed in his armor, and he looks at you and he goes, "I am Captain Veritan, and you must be Hobbs. What can I do for you?"
Yes, Captain. I was just wondering. I saw, and I just was, just coming from a meeting, and I saw the spears of Sararath were just mercilessly beating a goblin in the streets, and I didn't know whether or not the spears of Sararath were on some kind of mission or some kind in the area. I certainly don't want to report anything that's not true.
He goes, "Show us." And then he kind of pokes his head into the tower, and he shouts out like 5 names. Bah, 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 bah. And they come down, and now and he kind of his helmet he had on his side, he puts it on his head, puts his hand on his sword, and he goes, "Show us."
Okay, well, I will walk them over there and say right around this corner right over here is where we saw the goblin being beat, and we just said,
Roll me a d6, Paul.
D6.
Yeah.
A 5.
5. Okay. You don't see the spears of Sarath there anymore, but you do see the goblin bloody and beaten, kind of just sitting against. He's still sitting on the street, his back against the wall, and he does not. He just looks like he got the shit beat out of him.
Yeah.
And the captain goes up to him and questions him, and basically the goblin denies everything.
I figured he would.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I got drunk. I had a gambling debt. They beat me up for it, and he even shows him like an empty coin pouch. He's like, yeah, and then you see the captain's like motion to 2 of the guys, make sure he gets home safely, and he comes back to you, Hobbs. He goes, "Do you know him?"
No, I do not know him.
No. Okay. I do believe you. Thank you for the information. And please, if you ever see that again and you're within my territory, don't be afraid to ask. Tell them that information from if you meet a guard, downstairs, tell them the information right away so we can act quicker.
Yes, of course, Captain. Happy to help. And I'll certainly, if I see anything like that, I'll be happy to report it.
He goes, I appreciate your cooperation. Thank you.
Okay, and I'm going to go talk to the goblin now.
Okay, all right. Those guys take off. Well, the goblin's being escorted by 2 guards right now. They're taking him home.
Oh, they are. Well, I'm going to follow them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The goblin's like, I got a room. It's just right over here. I'm fine. I'm fine. And then the guards are kind of arguing with him a little bit. It's like, we got to take you home. He goes, this is my home. He's like, this is where you got a room rented here. I'll be fine from here. Thank you very much. And they shrug, and then they kind of peel off and start heading back towards the tower.
Okay. All right.
And the goblin sees you, and he's in an alleyway now, Paul.
Right.
And you see some street kids. Looks like another street gang is there, kind of thing. They're not really they're not really bothering you guys, but they are kind of in the background doing some nonsensical street kid thing. Like, yeah, they're trying to see if they can throw a rock in one of the other kids' mouth.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense.
Right, exactly. So the goblin kind of looks at you and goes, thanks, man. Thanks. He's just like holding his shoulder, and God, they beat the hell out of me.
I tell him, I say, well, hey, listen, we know that you weren't going to talk. You weren't going to say anything, obviously. But we were severely outgunned there. So my only choice was to go get those guards to maybe save your life.
Hey, I understand business decisions. I got it, man. You don't have to tell me. Don't have to. So I appreciate you coming back, checking on me, and getting those guards, because luckily they got bored of beating me up and went away.
Well, tell me, if you would, first of all, my name is Hobbs.
Mm-hmm.
And you
He looks at Casa. Oh, my name's Geargram.
Okay. Does he know Casa?
No, he seems like, he kind of likes the look of Casa.
Oh.
He's kind of tries to, do his little Rico Suave, kind of impersonation.
Yes.
Now, anybody under 45 won't get that reference, but it's funny.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is. It does.
But he like when he smiles, he's just like his mouth is all bloody. It's not. Yeah. He's not looking to you.
Not pleasant. Yeah. So I say, Geargam, I said, can you tell me a little bit about maybe why the Spears of Sarath were beating the tar out of you? And tell me about the rain. Give me the weather report.
Yeah, so I'm about to give you the weather report, and that I was like, I don't know how it's been down in your neck of the woods, because you said you're Hobbs, right? So you're like the you kind of run some blocks down south there, then?
That is correct.
He kind of nods. He goes, I didn't know you were halfling.
Well, it's okay. A lot of people.
Okay, well, your reputation makes you sound bigger. That's a good thing.
I would think so.
Yeah.
And I tell them that these are my associates, Cass and Kabora, by the way. So.
Because I know Kabora. I think I know Kabora from somewhere. And Kabora doesn't look like he knows him, but he's like, the Spears have been looking for somebody. They kept on saying some sort of gnome. And I don't know. I mean, I see a gnome now and then, but I don't know who they're looking for. So I guess he's been stealing things or taking things. Apparently he stole something from them that was pretty valuable from the intensity of the beating. But even if I did know something, I ain't going to tell those guys anything.
Uh-huh. So when he says that, does that ring any bells for me? Would I know of anything of any gnomes in our
Well,
uh
if they well gnomes, because gnomes are pretty rare. I mean, they're not like completely unheard of in Scorn, but you can probably count on one hand how many gnomes you've seen in Scorn. And
right?
there's one notorious gnome that's got wanted posters kind of post up everywhere named Snickle, um, for that. So they're blaming him for the burning of Scorn.
They're blaming Snickle for
Yeah.
the burning of Scorn.
Yes, he's one of a group uh, they're blaming. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Is that
The
name
other
ring?
thing
Does
yeah,
that
I
name
mean,
ring a bell to me?
you've seen the posters. Yeah,
Oh, I've
I
seen
mean,
the
you've seen the
poster.
posters around.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's
But
wanted posters out for Snickle.
yeah. And then there's some posters for some other people, but they're like, humans, and I think the other one is uh, there's a couple goblins on the wanted posters, but there's so many of those in Scorn. It's it'd be just hard to say. But when you say a gnome, I mean, you got five of them in Scorn, so it's population isn't hard to pick through type of deal.
Right,
So
right, right, right.
yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. So they're
So
looking
Hobbs,
at saying
are
no.
you looking for any? Are you looking for any extra hires on? I mean, I get some jobs around here, and everything, and I'm from this area, but I'm kind of looking for a permanent place. Permanent home. Do you have room for maybe someone like me?
Well, who have you worked for recently?
Oh, let me get my notes, Paul.
Why, because I'm going to need references.
Of course you are. Absolutely.
Listen, I don't run no shoddy operation. I don't just
That's right. And I
I
call
don't
those
hire nobody on the
references too.
spot.
And I don't want them related to you. They got to be not related, because
Well, that's
that's
right. I ask him. I say, I go. I have to. They have to be. Let's see. You don't know anybody named Riggs, do you?
no,
Okay,
I
just
don't.
check.
So Rashid's the crew leader in this section of town. And he's a good guy and everything. I do like him. He drinks a bit too much, but uh, he's always been fair with me and give me jobs. But yes, sometimes he kind of inconsistent with giving me work. And he goes, "I want to work."
Is there any reason why he wouldn't give you work?
Not that I know of. Maybe. I mean, he goes, I do pretty good job working wise and everything, but I have he goes I he goes I'll be honest. He goes, I have a terrifying fear of heights, so I can't do second floor work. He goes, I just freeze.
Okay.
But other than that, I keep quiet, and as you can see, I keep my mouth shut. Um, I just want to have some regular work. I want to have a regular crew I can work with. He kind of points. He goes, "This is my home down here," and like kind of close to where the kids are playing. You basically see some wood propped up, and it's just sort of like a shanty in the alley that he lives inside. It's just sort
Oh,
of like this makeshift thing. He goes, "I don't mind living here. It's like peaceful enough. The kids leave me alone. In fact, they kind of help me out sometimes, but." He goes, I want to have my own place. I want to have money coming in. I want to be able to, hang out and drink at bar. I goes, I don't even have enough money to go drinking anymore.
well, for some people that's not a bad thing. Um,
No, but I don't know. It's the simple things. I can't even enjoy those. I have to just struggle day to day. So I'm just looking for work. I didn't, Didn't know if you could help me out or not.
Well, it's a possibility. We're not going to make any deals here in the alleyway tonight, although that's where normally my deals go down.
Right.
Let me go ahead and give it some thought for the night, and I give him. Let's see. I go ahead and slip him 5 silver pieces. I say, as far as your drinking goes, well, drinks are on me. Get yourself something to eat, and be well tonight, and I'll be in touch.
Thank you, Hobbs. I appreciate this. This will help. He goes, I'm not going to go drink with this. He goes, I gotta get something to eat, and then he goes, I broke the last of my lock picks the other night. He goes, I tried to. I'm working on it, and he goes, come here. And you see in his little hovel thing, he's got this chest that's about about that big.
Yeah.
And you can tell if it's dwarven make. And the one thing you guys know about dwarven chests and different things, their locks are they're really a pain in the ass to pick. He goes, I've been trying to get this thing open. He goes, I know that. He shakes it and he goes, there's stuff in here. He goes, and I'm sure there's something good in there that I can make some money on. I could sell the box for something good, but I want to find out what's in it first. But I broke all my freaking lock picks trying to get this damn thing open. So I need to go get some more.
Well, okay. He says, would you like me to open the box for you?
He kind of want to, he goes, no offense. I kind of want to, it's how I practice. It's how I, keep up my skills and whatnot. But I appreciate it. I mean, if it gets too frustrating, I'll definitely look you up for it. But it's kind of keeps my skill going and everything.
Yeah, it only costs you 5 silver pieces.
He laughs at that.
All right then. Well then, I'll be in touch, and otherwise, stay away from the Zarath, Spears of Zarath.
Well, stay safe, Hobbs. May the gold crowns fall to you while you're sleeping.
Oh, okay. He is tempted to tap the gold crowns on his on his belt and say, "Oh, they will," but he will not.
Right.
Yes. I said, from your mouth to Pausanias's ears.
All right.
And then I will
he tries to grab Cass's hand and kisses it to kiss it, but she just yanks it away.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Kobora gives the goblin a dirty look. He's like, puts his hand on his sword.
Give him the old Kobora stink eye.
The stink eye. Like, try that. That's the look of try it again. Draw back a nub.
Right. Yeah. It'd be the only thing you'll be picking is your nose, pal.
That's right.
All right. So you make it. You heading back home then? You said Paul.
Pausanias. Gonna go check
on.
on.
Oh, that's right, Pausanias. Yeah. So you go to Pausanias. You see Andrea there, and she's like, oh, Hobbs, are you looking for Sidwin or Marshall?
Sidwin.
Okay. Yeah, Sidwin's he's resting right now, but I was supposed to tell you to see Marshall when you came in.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm happy to talk with Brother Marshall.
Is there anything I can get you? Any food? Anything to drink?
Yeah, you could get us something to eat. We'll late night, just a late night snack. Nothing too large here. Drinks will be fine.
All right. And if you wouldn't mind, wait in the garden, and I'll make sure he gets to you right away. And she scurries off.
All right.
Now, when you get to the garden, Paul, you see that it looks like they're building something in this one section. They're taking sort of a plain, kind of unused section, but they're definitely putting a lot of money and work into this new area of the garden and that. And in the trees, you're seeing raccoons, possums, owls, kind of all sitting around together in the trees and everything. Um, and then you're not waiting very long, and you see Parson Marshall come out and say, "Greetings, Hobbs. How are you tonight?"
Oh, doing well there, Parsons. What can you tell us about Sidwin's condition?
It's not good, Hobbs. He's a very sick man. We're still looking into the cause and everything. I attempted some regular treatments on him, and those can take a while, which could take some weeks or days for it to take effect. But I also tried some magical assistance along with it, and it doesn't seem to be helping at all.
Did you try an exorcism?
I know I did
Oh,
not. That's yeah.
oh,
So that's beyond my ability. We'd have
oh,
to take him to the Delaqueen. I don't think we're there yet, but I will definitely keep that option open,
okay.
Holmes.
Well, good. Because sometimes he's a little cranky, which makes me think he has a demon. So,
Maybe. But yeah, I just wanted to update you on that. Other than that, I have him resting a lot because he doesn't seem like he sleeps very
all right.
much.
Well, all right. Well, you know where we are, so you feel free to let us know if there's any developments, and we'll
I
maybe come
do.
by and see Sidwin in the morning.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
that's yeah, you're always welcome here.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. All right. So I'm going to take the crew say to Gaboris. All right. We need to go back and let's check on our friend Chris over in the warehouse.
Okay. So you're going to see Chris in the warehouse. All right, let's
Yeah.
excuse me. Change it to section 44. All right. So you guys are because he's down in this warehouse right
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
All right. You go inside there, and as soon as the door opens, it's pitch black.
Okay. And I whisper and I go, Chris, Chris.
And from the corner that he was standing in before, glowing starts to happen after that little uh, crystal that he put down, and you see Chris standing there.
Okay.
Yes, Hobbs.
Oh, good. Phew. So I'm glad you're still here.
Well,
Just
you
coming in.
told me to wait here.
I did, yes, but I came in to check in here just to make sure that you were okay. And do you need anything? Do you need any food, or I don't know what you eat? What do you eat anything?
He goes, I do need to take some nourishment from different. He kind of I guess he goes, I generally, and he picks up like a chunk of like the dirt in the ground and stuff like that. He goes, I I eat this, but certain parts of it.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Was there anything in particular we can get you? I mean, we can go out and find rocks or other
Do you
things
have
you.
water?
Oh yeah, I have water. I probably have my.
Do you
Um,
have rocks near water?
do I have rocks in my water?
Near the water.
Oh, near the water. No. I just have water like in my show my uh, where my rations are. That I have a water skin or whatever.
You see, he takes it and kind of puts it up to himself, and he's drinking, but he doesn't really have a mouth. It's like he's pouring it on himself, but he's absorbing it,
Right.
and you kind of see the structure of him kind of change, like if you had water running inside of a glass or something like
Right.
that, and he's like, it's like that was pleasant.
Oh, well, good, good. Well, I'm glad you enjoy that, Chris. If you don't mind, could I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course you may.
Do you know anybody else from your home where you were? Has anybody else disappeared from there before you found yourself here? Were
I do not know.
you don't know?
I am. He looks like he's trying to kind of think of the word. He goes, I am not important. I grow the crystals and harvest the crystals. I do what I am told, and I continue to do that until someone tells me to stop.
Okay. Well, Chris, here you are very important because I don't know if I mentioned this before, but people consider you very important. They think you're a key to something. Does that make
Key.
any sense to you?
It does not. But if they say I'm a key, I guess I must be a key.
Okay. Well, I'm going to introduce you to somebody tomorrow who may or may not be able to explain more to you. Um, and I just so you know, I may have to. Uh, you may have to have a new master, but I am fully assured that this new master will be at least equally um, kind to you.
I have had many masters in my existence.
Oh, okay. Well, so just want to let you know where I'm going to bring them by tomorrow, and we'll talk for a minute, and then we'll see what goes on from there. But you've never heard of being in your world where you harvest crystals. Has there ever been, I don't know, like a portal or um, something open up in your world where somebody goes in and out of? Do they leave your world through a certain? Any strangers ever been in your world that were not made of crystal?
I apologize, Hobbs. I don't think I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I stay in the fields until it's time not to stay in the fields and harvest all that I can and during that time, and then I rest.
Okay.
That's all I really know in my world.
Okay. All right. So, all right, Chris. Well,
May I
that's
ask you a question if that's okay?
sure. Absolutely.
Why do you ask me or why did you tell me about a new master? I've always been handed off from one to another without ceremony.
Well, I am not like other people. Um, I'm kind of like a criminal with a conscience.
Hmm.
So if I had to, if you are my responsibility, then I'm going to make sure that the next person that takes care of you is going to be responsible in some way. I don't know what they're going to do, and I don't know how this is going to work for you, but the best I can do is at least try to make it um, as smooth of a transaction as possible without a lot of uh, drama.
Hmm. Strange, but pleasant. I will not disappoint you.
Oh, I don't think you could disappoint me. What I will do though is I'll make sure that somebody brings over some water and leaves it inside the door, and they'll bring you more water
I would like that.
and maybe some rocks. Okay.
You treat me well. Thank you, Hobbs.
I look at Cass and Gabor and Mitchell's going to really think I'm weird when I tell him to bring water and rocks and put them inside the door. But okay.
Cassis goes, well, he's going to be disappointed he can't feed him.
Yes.
Probably try to season the rocks.
he can season the rocks if he wants. I don't care as long as he brings them over here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, since it's 10 o'clock, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss everybody since there's nothing
Yeah.
going on at the moment. And I said, we will meet back at, and let's do this. Let's meet at Tugs, and then we'll go over to see Sidwin.
Okay. All right. So you go through the night, you go tell Mitchell. Mitchell does look like you're like, what?
Just do what I say, Mitchell. Okay. Just rock some water.
No. That's okay. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. And then he says, oh, by the way, I've got this new corn chowder that I just made up. It's fantastic. You've got to get a bowl before the end of the night. It doesn't reheat well. So get some right now.
Okay.
He heads off and takes care of the stuff and everything. Is there anything like Hobbs want? So you're by yourself now. What do you want to do? Just kind of hang out for the time, or?
Well, I have a room there, so I mean.
Yeah, you got a room. Yep.
I can just go to bed. Probably it's been a long day, so.
Yeah, it has been a very long day for you.
Very long day,
right.
So I'm probably just going to go ahead and crash till the morning.
All right.
I don't know if there's anything else.
Not really, not at this point in time. I mean, you got a nice little small crowd down in downstairs, a little mixture of some other crews that are there and some locals that are drinking there. It seems like the Tugs now has gotten more popular because of Mitchell's cooking. There's more people stopping in to eat.
Yeah.
So you're getting more business, and so the owner definitely likes that.
Yeah, and I would say in my room, I would probably have my own, like a safe, like a hiding spot or a safe that I would trap myself to make sure that if I need to put like these crowns in a special place, I would probably and make sure I stash that there.
Okay. All right. So what we'll do for that, Paul, because I mean, you kind of just inherited it. So what we can do, we can maybe like out of game, because it's not really that important to role play this part, but because it'll take an investment to get what kind of safe you want. We'll just figure out a cost for it, and you can deduct it from.
Well, yeah, and I don't really mean a safe. I don't mean like a.
You're talking about more of a hideaway.
I'm more like a hideaway. Yeah, I'm talking more like.
Okay, you can. Yeah, like a hollow.
That I can.
That's easy enough.
That I can, manipulate in some way with basic tools, and then create a trap. Should anybody want to come into my room and.
That's easy enough to do. Yeah, that's not an issue.
Right.
I mean, that like if anybody does a thorough search job, though, they'll find it. But,
sure.
I mean,
but I'm not going to make it easy for them.
Exactly. They're definitely going to have to search for. This is not going to be like a easy. You got all the tricks and all the different things that people look for. So you do everything you possibly can to conceal.
Sure.
The situation. I'll even say you set up a false part where if they find that this one's a little bit easier to find, so they'll think that's the hideaway, so they'll ignore the the main stash kind of thing. So
correct.
All right. So while you're up in your room, I don't know. Do you remember Marge? She was the one who got attacked behind the thing. She comes up with the corn chowder and some ale. And she goes, I thought you might want to eat before you go to bed tonight. There, Hobbs. Mitchell wanted to make sure he got his bowl. She shakes her head. He is persistent. She goes, oh, it is really good.
I have no question, Mars. Thank you very much.
She goes, is there anything else I can get you? And it looks like she's got a nice little array of trays, and then like the table that you have in there.
Yep.
It's all got all the amenities, and it's clean and whatnot. So
nope, I don't think I'll need anything, Marge. But thank you very much. I'll be up early in the morning to go and visit Parsons Marshall.
She just thank you. She goes, okay, Hobbs, I'll see you tomorrow then. And she turns around, shuts the door, and heads on downstairs.
Okay. and I'm trying to remember how many, if anything,
Mhm.
off my list, my original list
Well,
of
you think you
going on.
got, well, I think you ended up completing 2 of them. Let me see here now. Yeah, you still, you still have that option of what's your Wendry's thing,
The what?
where Wendry, the money changer,
Oh
where
yes.
she wanted you to find the coins of the Lady Ingrade, but you ended up finding let's see here. I think you ended up finding the thief. Remember, you guys ended up getting him.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to remember where they at here.
Yeah, I'm looking at my notes as well.
Yeah. Like I said, I got to start writing 2 campaigns in the same notebook because I'm looking at the other one too. And I know I listed them. It's weird. I can't find them right now.
And okay, I'm too far back now. I'm way back. I'm like, oh nope, that's not there. I'm looking at gargoyle.
Right. Because I think, wasn't it like maybe in the beginning of May or something like that? Or am I?
Yeah, I am thinking that as well. Um,
Let's see here. No, that's not you. I want to say it should be right here, but I can't. I don't know. For whatever reason, I must keep passing it by, or because I know I had them listed to make it easier to find. That's so weird. Oh, here we go. So you took care of the adventures kind of at the Wobbly Priest Inn. You had a talking
yeah,
to with them.
off with
And
them.
then you found the independent thief. I remember when you guys ended up kind of capturing him.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got taking him, and then the only one you haven't done is Revan. He's the one who smuggles out goods, and he's missing. You guys
he's
don't know
still
where he's
missing.
went.
Okay.
Yeah, Cass and Kabora put out some information for it, but it really hasn't been that much
Well,
of a time.
I gave them more money though.
Yes, you did. Yeah. But then you kind of dragged them into this.
That's true.
So
That's
yeah,
true.
you dragged them into this. So they kind of got interrupted from doing that, but they were able to get some feelers out. And but
What was
yeah,
his name again?
Revna.
Revna. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I know. Okay. All right. So I may pursue that tomorrow. I may not. The day will determine. I know I had a meeting with Shadow Guard and
Yeah.
all that. So we'll see what all transpires.
So during the day, business goes as usual. There's a little bit of random chaos here and there, but nothing that is out of the ordinary. Mitchell definitely, like, since he's got you at the like as a captive audience there, he continually wants to tell you about how he did the potatoes. Where he got the potatoes from, why they're better than the other potatoes, what seasonings he's using, why he did this first and then he did this and that, and then he goes, this is why it tastes like this is why the texture is like this. So you're kind of getting the unwanted, like, potato cooking lesson
Potato cooking
from
lesson,
Mitchell.
yes.
Yeah. But I mean, then at the end though, it does taste fantastic. It's like he if he was a halfling, he would be still be one of the best cooks there too. He's just
Sure.
very impressive with his cooking.
Well, Mitchell, you're doing a fine job. Fine job. And you dropped off those rocks and water for me, right?
I did. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
That's the most important thing.
I did. Time goes by. Then around 9ish, 9:30, Kabora and Cass come in. Cass looks like she's a little bit hungover. Kabora just he actually seems a little refreshed. It's like he's been working pretty solid for the past week or everything. So he got to go back to his house and kind of just have his own alone time and recover kind of thing. Kabora kind of needs his away time from everybody else. And then around 10 o'clock, do you want to set up anything, or is there anything you're doing for when her arrival, or with Chris or anything like that?
No, we're just going to meet here, and then we're going to walk over to the warehouse.
Okay.
Of course, we want people, around, outside, eyes on everything, making sure that
you paying the kids again?
Huh?
You paying the
Oh,
kids
yeah.
again?
Oh, paying the kids, yeah, absolutely.
All right. Yeah. So drop off like 5 more silver from your
Yep.
your list, and and then right on time you see a woman enter. She's got a cowl on, so you really can't see what she looks like. But as soon as she enters, she drops the cowl, and everybody sees the mask, and then everybody goes very quiet in the tavern.
She still has her mask on?
She still has her mask on, yeah.
Okay.
She goes, Hobbs, it's good to see you again.
It's good to see you.
And
I go, I expected her to wear. I don't know. I get in my mind. I'm thinking, okay, it's a very dramatic entrance in my head. I'm going, it's very dramatic. Okay. Did she come in by herself?
Yeah, she doesn't have anybody else with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She goes, Cass and Kabora, and she seems to go. She goes around. She goes, Mitchell. She's naming everybody that's in your crew. She seems to know everybody in there.
Yeah. Is Caleb and Riggs there too?
If you wanted them there.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Okay.
they don't have another job right now. I don't think so.
No, they're probably hanging out and just seeing what's going on. And Caleb and he goes, Caleb, Riggs. So you've got your core crew here with you, huh?
I do.
Good. She looks at all of them and she goes, I've been impressed with you all. You've done. Let's put it this way. You're one of the ones I don't have to pay attention to too much, and I appreciate that.
Oh, well, we'll certainly do our best.
So, shall we?
We shall. So I will take, let's see. I will take Caleb and Riggs with me.
Okay.
Just because.
Caleb and Riggs. They know nothing.
Oh, that's true. They don't know anything. So I guess I'll take the broadcast then. They don't know anything. I don't want to involve them.
Right. I was going to say they might
be involved.
Right. Okay. So the guys go over and you walk in and you don't. It's dark inside.
Okay. And I go. Are the rocks and water still there? Or are they gone?
They're gone. Yeah, they're gone. All of it's gone.
So I'm going to walk over there and I go, Chris.
And that crystal lights up again, and then he appears and he stands to his full height.
And I look at Shadowdark to see her reaction. Well, not that I can see her face.
Right. Yeah. You kind of.
I'm watching her body language.
Well, she's got her arms crossed in front of her, and she just looks like he is big.
Yes, very big. It's a big key.
Huh. It is a big key. That's a very big key. And you call him Chris, right?
That is correct.
And she approaches Chris. My name's Shadowguard. I've heard many things about you. Hobbs has said that you're very cooperative, and Chris is like, "I'm here to be cooperative. Are you going to be the new commander to give me my commands?" And she looks at you, Hobbs.
And I said, if that is what she wishes.
I do for now.
I told her, I tell him, I said, remember, I said, where you're from, you may not have a big purpose there, but here, you in fact do have a great purpose.
I hope I don't disappoint. And Shadowdark's ask him a few quick questions. Questions pretty much you've asked him about, what he did, what he does. Kind of the same answer. Very, very. And she turns to you and she goes, "What can he do? Does he do anything?"
Yeah, he can turn rocks into crystal, and he can refract the light in such a way that makes him disappear. I mean, it doesn't make. I mean, makes him blind to other people can't see him. He's more like a glimmer, more like a something you might see out of the corner of your eye, but can make himself less seen.
So she goes, "Chris, can you show me this?" And Chris does. She goes, "Very impressive, very impressive." And then she kind of has a few more questions for him. And it's like, "Chris, will you be able to follow me invisible?" She goes, "You're rather large. Are you able to maneuver through the street without running into things?" And basically Chris says, I will do the best that I can. If that is what you wish. And
he's going to need a wide berth there, Shadowguard.
I see that.
He's going to need a wide berth.
Is there... Would you and your people here, Hobbs, be able to maybe escort him up to my location?
You know what? Well, question is, you had that door downstairs. I was wondering, is there a way to maneuver him underground and get him up through there?
Because there probably is, Hobbs. Unfortunately for myself, and she goes, I'm going to tell you one of my big secrets here, Hobbs, is I don't know the sewers that well. I'm learning them.
Okay. Well, Sidwin could probably give me a better map. I'm sure he knows them better than anyone.
And he goes, "Yeah, whatever you think's best. I'll tell you. I'll take your advice on this, Hobbs."
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll check with Sidwin and see if we can't get him underground versus walking amongst the people.
Well, I'll stay here with Chris and get to know him better.
Okay. I listened for this. Obviously, her mouth is covered somewhat.
Correct.
Am I getting any? Should I be concerned that she wants to be alone with him?
Give me an intelligence roll there, Hobbs.
Just regular? Normal?
Just a regular roll, yeah.
14.
14. You're not detecting any malice. You're not detecting any
sneakiness.
The thing you've kind of detected pretty much from the get-go from Shadowguard, she seems very direct and very upfront about what's going on. And if she doesn't want to say something, she just doesn't.
Yeah. Well, and Hobbs is just wanting to make sure he's not getting a feigned.
Not that you can tell. She might be very good at what she does.
She may be very good. I may not be able to detect that if she is that good at it.
Right. There's a reason why she's what she is. She's
although reluctantly, she says.
Yes, very much so.
Okay, so I will leave you two alone. and I will come back here to check in. Maybe I'm going to go see Sidwin. So I'm
Yeah,
going to leave.
please.
So
Okay.
me and Gabora and Cass leave.
Okay.
I tell. Let's see. I will tell Kabora to watch the warehouse.
I can do that.
Keep an eye on the warehouse. Cass and I are going to go see Pausanias. And then what are those rowdy children doing?
They're kind of taking up their positions like they've always, they do around your around
All right.
tugs and whatnot. So
All right. I'm going to get what was his name? Tillman.
Tillman.
Tillman's the guy, right?
Hey. Hey,
Tillman,
Hobbs, how you doing, Hobbs?
good. I need you to keep your eyes open for any.
They're always open.
I know
got
they're
them
always open. I know they're always open, but specifically, Spears of
Specifically.
Sarah.
Spears of Sarath. Those
Yeah.
bastards.
Yes. As particularly, keep an eye open for them just in case. I have some inside knowledge that they're kind of out and about.
Do you want me to kill one of them?
Nope, don't want you to do that because you probably can't, and they would probably take all of you guys and stick you on one spear, turn you into a shish kebab, and then cook you later. So,
Hey, we're better than that. Come on, Hobbs.
hey, listen, gotta know
We
your.
got our ways.
I'm sure you do. So do the spears of Sareth. Just want to let you know. So just do not engage. Just information. Unless they're doing something.
Information.
Just need information if they're in the area, or if they're asking questions, or if they're beating up goblins, things like that. Just let me know. Randomly beating up anybody, they're looking for something in particular, I think. So I was meaning to make sure they're stay on their side of the fence.
All right, Hobbs. I got it. Just
All right.
information, no killing.
No killing, not at the moment. I don't need to kill anybody yet. I'll let you know. There's killing
All
to be
right,
done.
you gotta unleash the dogs one of these days, Hobbs.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to take you down to them. I'm going to take you down to the harrowing. I'm going to take you down there. If you want to kill some things, I'll turn you boys into men real fast. You ain't seen anything yet, children. Take you down there, you be pissing your pants. Shoo!
Woo!
All right.
So they're set to task.
Okay, I'm going to go now see Sidwin.
All right. Yeah, see Sidwin. You're going down to not nothing too much happening there.
Okay.
And you see Andrea, and she goes, "Oh, you're back, Hobbs." She goes, "I missed you yesterday. I got you some food and drink, but by the time I got it for you, you were already gone. I apologize for being too slow."
No. Don't worry. My apologies for I had some business I had to attend to, so no fault of yours. Sidwin, is he about?
He is. He is up.
Okay. All right. So
She goes, she shows you, she leads you into the thing. When you go in there, Paul, it's not a big place. It's got, but what it is, it's got like these little separate rooms, but there's no real doors there. They're just sort of like, I don't know what it's called, where you kind of go in and it's got like a little jagged thing. So you get some privacy without a door.
Right.
And when you go in, you can hear that it sounds like their place is pretty full of people. And this is like their, what do you call it? Their what is it? The hospital bed, infirmary place that there's like usually around a dozen beds here. It looks like all the beds are full in here, and they actually have a few people out in the hallway too, where they've made shift beds and everything. And she's like, it's been very difficult lately. There's a lot of people getting sick.
Yeah. What kind of we're talking about the same kind of sickness that Sidwin has?
She goes, it looks like it.
Huh.
She goes, I'm not very sure, but of course, Parson Marshall will be able to tell you better than I would. But They look the same to me.
Okay. All right. Well, do I see Parson Marshall in there?
You don't see Parson Marshall in there, but you do see. I mean, she takes you to Sidwin's room. Yeah, and Sidwin's sitting up on his cot. He looks better than he does last. He still looks like shit, but
Sure.
he looks better than the last time you saw him. He looks he looks like shit, but he looks like well rested shit.
Oh, there you go.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I'm going to immediately say, Sidwin, what have you gotten us into?
Hobbs, I'm doing well, by the way. Thank you for asking.
Yes. I figured you would be doing well. I figured you would be doing well. So yeah, I'm gonna.
Just so you know, I didn't cough until you came in.
Okay. All right. So he says, listen, I met with your shadow guard.
And how did that go?
Unusually well. Didn't know what to expect from her. Assuming it's a her. She wears a mask. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, she's got all the accoutrements of one, so I would say your guess is right.
Okay. Yeah, she reminds me of Casey from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But that mask.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Or I don't.
Okay.
I'm not a Mutant Ninja Turtle person, so I'm not really. I don't know that one.
Gotcha. Casey used to run around with a baseball bat. He'd fight with a hockey stick. Excuse me. He fought with a hockey stick.
Oh, I was going to say Casey at the bat. That would make more sense.
Nope.
No.
Hockey stick. Anyway, so things have gone well, but it doesn't seem like Shadowguard knows well, first of all,
yes,
she's aware. Now, she did not tell me anything, just so you know.
Okay.
As to your sickness and how you have ascertained the sickness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is there anything I need to know moving forward? Hearing it from
I'm sure you've spoken to Shadowguard, and I'm sure you have experienced her vagueness.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to get information from her, period. And sometimes the woman sometimes she tells me directly more than I expect her to tell me. And then at other times it is very difficult to get information from her.
Well, I know that she said she didn't want to involve me any further than what I'm involved, but it feels like we're pretty involved at this point.
Yeah, I don't know what's going down with her right now. I know the key was very important to whatever is going on. And the little bit I helped out with, because I think that's part of why I'm sick.
Yeah. Do tell.
Well, he goes, have you been to the Talon Inn?
Yes.
Okay.
And by the way, I got he says it very quietly. He says, yeah, they gave me 2 crowns. Is that for was that payment for the key, or was that something else?
I don't know. I mean, she is a generous patron. She is very generous. I've never had to. That's why I've been able to pay you so well since you've taken over and that. But it could be, unless she tells you directly, I wouldn't assume to guess.
Okay.
But
it was for me.
In her, she has this room in the Talon Inn, and there's a secret door in there.
Yeah. I found it. Yeah, I found that.
Oh, you found that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, do you know everything else then?
Well, I know
he kind of looks perturbed for interrupting him.
I know the door's locked. Magically.
Well, yeah. Well, it wasn't when I went down there. Her and a group of others went down into the sewers. There was this section of the sewers. He goes, I've been down to the sewers hundreds of times in my lifetime.
Yes.
He goes, but what I saw down there, I didn't understand. I was looking at this section of the wall and it was moving. It looked like it was morphing and moving, and things would look like it would appear and then they would disappear. And all the time you heard all these voices and screams, and then they would fade away, and then you would hear whispers. A couple of the people we went down with, just they ran away. They took off. They couldn't take the noise anymore. And there was something that within the this mass of whatever it was, Hobbs, she had her sword out. I assume you saw her sword, and they were kind of repelled. Whatever this was repelled by her sword, and I was able to retrieve this object. And when I touched it, like black, and he holds up his hands, and you see like two of his fingers still, like the two tips of like his big finger and his pointer finger here, there, they still have like a they look like stained black, like maybe like you stuck them into a ink well or something like that.
Right.
Because these got completely black, and then these and he's kind of going up his arm, and these, like this black thing seeped into me. He goes, it didn't hurt. It was cold. He goes, it didn't hurt or anything at first. So, it's not the word, it's not the weirdest thing I probably stuck my hand into in my years, but it didn't go away. I thought maybe once I got some eat, drink, it would whatever happened would go away. But then I just started getting sicker and sicker from it.
Do you know anything about her sword? Why it was able to repel whatever it was?
I don't know. All I know is the thing that I retrieved from this mass of stuff. It was a messenger's pouch, and that's how she found out that Lord Dithrig had the key. And he kind of leans into you real close. He goes, what did Erudite say? Going home for dinner, watching you guys in the car. All right, Mike. Thank you, bud. He leans in really close. He goes, it was a message to Baron Mowbray.
Mm-hmm. Marinabre. Is it Baranabre?
Yeah. Mawbray. Mawbray.
Mowbray. Okay. Lord Mowbray.
He's Baron, but Lord.
Oh, Baron.
Yeah. He's the one who runs Scorn.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you stole his steel.
I stole
remember?
his coin. Yeah, I stole
You
his
did.
stuff. I should know him.
You stole it. You stole his mints, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He would love to meet you, I bet.
I'm sure he would. He doesn't know who I am, which is great.
No, he does not. No.
He does not know I was there. So
no, he does not.
There'll be no contact whatsoever. Okay. So I asked him, I say, well, look, the thing I have to do is I have to get Chris the key.
Yeah.
Shadowguard is asking him to be transferred over to where she is. I'm guessing to go down into that hole you're talking about, maybe.
I'm assuming that's what it's for.
Is there a way?
No.
Is there a way? Is there a tunnel you can recommend that I can get him from the warehouse to where she is? And the ceilings have to be high.
He says there is one section. It's a big section, and it's not safe.
Well, I can't. It's not safe to have him up top either, because if the spears of Sararath are looks like they're causing some fussing going on. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're up to. I found them beating up a goblin in the middle of the street last night. So I don't know what that's about. But also our own guards seem to be a little
Right.
edgy for some reason. So I'm not entirely sure. So I'm not thrilled by the prospect of marching Chris through the streets of of Scorn.
No, it's
Really having him
understandable.
appear. You lose that key, that's going to be a problem.
You see him, he grabs a piece of parchment. He starts drawing you a rough map. Now, when I say these sewers are big, he goes, these are big. He goes, I don't know where they came from. I don't know who built these things, but there must have been some heavy sewage going down these tunnels at one point or time.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty big. But if you get down here and you go through there, just a lot of people use these things. So sometimes there's a lot of traffic that kind of comes and goes. And then, of course, there's their own strangeness around it because these sewers are somewhat connected with the harrowing. So we got some stuff coming through there for that. But it should get you damn close to, are you trying to get it to the Talon Inn? Is that where you're
The
trying
Talon
to?
Inn, yeah.
Yeah. This will get you damn close to that. And then he hands you over the map.
All right. All right, Sidwin. Well, then that's going to be our next. That'll be our next step. Is we're going to take Chris over there and find out what is going on with this weird stuff going on down there, and
Right.
of course keep us posted. And hopefully you'll be out of here soon and back to your grumpier ways.
Speaking of grumpy, who comes visits a sick friend and doesn't bring a gift?
He's looking on him. He goes. Let's see. Now I'm looking at I'm looking at Cass. Cass, did you forget the gift?
Cass just looks at you and just like, she's still a little hungover, and she just looks at you like, I'm not playing this game.
Thanks a lot.
And so we'll get your asses out there, get whatever this key is safe. I'm sure whatever you guys end up doing, Shadowguard will, probably take care of you pretty well and everything. And he goes, anything going on? How's everything going in your neck of the woods? Any problems with the Drake brothers recently?
No, and that's very strange, considering I had a
Well,
conversation with him.
Shadowguard had a discussion with one of the Drake brothers.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And from what I understand, he goes, it's not popular knowledge. I think it's now a Drake brother.
Oh, that was following the discussion with Shadowguard.
Don't know, but that's the word on the street that I've heard.
I see. Okay, well, that's good to know. Maybe that's why I haven't seen him.
Maybe not, but that may cause if that's true, then there'll probably be a lot of chaos happening down in their neck of the woods. And he goes, and that might be an opportunity for you.
Well,
because I'm not saying anything right now, but it might lead to some opportunities. And he goes, and I think some of those people probably gladly look for another, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
All right, Hobbs, get the hell out of here. I need to sleep.
Yeah, you need as much rest as you can.
Yeah, I know. But stay safe. Don't touch anything down in the sewer. He holds up his fingers. Because bad things will happen to you.
He's already thinking, I'm going to go buy me some gloves. Go buy me some special gloves.
Yeah, snapping on the latex.
Right.
All right. Yeah, so he ends up laying down and everything. And when you okay, Hobbs, when you leave there, one of the people stands up from the infirmary and approaches you. It's this frail looking woman, bloodshot eyes, pale skin. She's just dressed like basically in a simple gown, bare feet, and she opens up her mouth and she goes, "Blessings upon you, sir." And she
Mhm.
reaches out towards you.
Oh, I'm like, I back up. Ma'am. First of all, I don't know you. So I'm gonna need you not to touch me. Okay.
And she's walking towards you. She's just like,
Nope.
she's like, as you're saying this, she just keeps on saying, "Blessings upon you.
Oh,
May the
do I
blessings
feel any
be
weird
upon
vibes?
you."
Do I feel any weird
Oh, this is yeah, yeah. You're definitely getting like, creepy vibe
creepy vibes?
action.
Okay, this is not a real blessing.
Cass puts out her hand and pushes her back.
Okay. Good. I was waiting
All
for Cass to
right.
do something.
Yeah, Cass pushes her back and calls her a name and shows her a knife. She goes, "This might be a holy place, but I'll put a hole in you."
Mhm.
And Kabor is like, he's ready, but he's like, he doesn't, he kind of looks like, I don't know how to handle this
I
situation
call
right now.
for I call for what's her name? Our attendant that normally the one that greeted us.
Andrea.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrea who
I'm like,
stops over.
Andrea.
Help.
Hey.
Little help. And you see she comes over to her and leads her back to her bed. All right. Now I've got to do something right now. All right. I'm going to have you do it. Paul, roll me a con check for Cass.
Okay. I'm rolling this at normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just a regular roll. Yeah.
13.
13. Okay. That's great. Good. When she touches, she kind of like, after she gets escorted away, she looks at her hand that she pushed her with and kind of shakes it. She goes, "God, she's like, so freaking cold." And you see on the tips of her fingers, you see a little black forming there, but she's shaking it and that and everything, but it doesn't seem to stick. It just seems to kind of,
Yeah.
go away. And that's where we'll end it for this evening.
Yes. That's what I thought.
That's what you thought. Little, almost like Invasion of the Body Snatchers kind of ending there with
Something going on.
something creepy
Something
going
going
on.
on. Now you can transfer this stuff. Now it's like a plague of some kind.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, before you go, just give me a quick intelligence roll. This will be a straight intelligence roll for your Hobbs.
Okay.
Let's see what you get.
All right. All right. You say straight intelligence, right?
Yep. 10.
10.
All right. You do know of, there's 7 gods of death.
Yeah.
And one of the gods is a goddess named Hesta. And you know her, she is the goddess of disease and pestilence. Vance. Thumbs up to you, bud.
All right. Pestilence.
Yeah, but that's about all you know. She's one of those. She's like a lot of the Dedrigoria and Kossuth and the other gods of death. They're honored in their own way, but they're not allowed to build any like churches, temples, or any type of thing.
Right.
So usually they'll set aside a part in one of the other gods' areas to pay their respects, but then that's it. Just try to keep them appeased and then move on,
Right.
type of thing. But that's about all you know from it at this point. So,
Okay.
but that's it.
All right. Well, that will Hobbs will then be doing some research and buying some gloves. What
Vance
did he
said I
buy?
need to run the Hesta Venture. It's in my bag. Yeah, I got a couple of them out there.
What did I buy? I don't even know what I did with it now. I
I
bought
don't
that.
know what this means.
I bought from the Sage place. I bought something, and I don't remember what that was for. I bought like a
Yeah.
root or some roots.
Yeah. You bought it from the Sage and Serpent there.
Yeah, but I don't remember what that was for. What that was. I'll have to go back and check, but I won't worry about it tonight. But I don't know if that
You didn't write it. You didn't write it down, Paul.
I did write it down. I'd have to check the notes. The notes are like ridiculous now. Their notes are like
I know mine are getting ridiculous. I got to go take
I got a lot of notes here. A lot of notes.
I know. I've got to take like a solid out because it's going to take me like a full afternoon and probably then some to reorganize all my consolidate them down into some legible, understandable flow of stuff. So
I need to make a cheat sheet. At this point, I need to write down.
I do too.
Whether from that's what I have to do to remember all the things.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I start pulling stuff from like what does it say? When will you be writing the Shadowdark double entry accounting supplement? I think Paul's working on that one. I think he's getting basic. Yeah. What were we going to call it? What was it? Ledgers and letterheads or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to call it. I'll call it Shadow Soft. It's a new. It's a new system. How you organize things.
Yeah.
Shadowsoft.
Shadowsoft 11. Shadowsoft
11.
12.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Shadowsoft 11. to manage all your crime needs. Your group.
It keeps some accountability, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for everybody joining us tonight. We actually had a decent crowd tonight, Paul. I think we're up to. We kept around 7, but we reached double digits a few times.
Nice
on that, but that's we did pretty good tonight with keep. Thanks everybody for joining. Appreciate it.
And I have a feeling there'll be more combat soon. There's more combat in our future, by the way. So if you
because I don't think there was any combat this week or last week, right?
There was not. That makes me think going down into the underneath the ground there's going to be some action.
Well, then the interesting thing too. I mean, you ended up choosing. Definitely could have been a combat situation, but like a true old schooler, you're like, I don't like the odds. I can get if I can get somebody else to do the fighting and me just do the collecting.
Exactly.
I'm gonna do that. Exactly. Yeah. So that's the one thing about like doing these city adventures, though. There's so many aspects to juggle and so many factions and different things to try to keep track of that's why like I need to consolidate my notes. I mean, I've got it there, but it's just sort of like, oh shit. What?
Yeah.
Where, what, huh? What's going on? But, and I appreciate you playing, Paul, but you good for next week then, Paul?
As far as I know.
Okay. So we'll be back here next week, guys. What was it? 7:00 Eastern time.
Yep.
Tuesday nights, Streets of Scorn, number 14. We're doing pretty good with that. So we're churning them out and everything.
Yep.
Although I did a research on algorithms and title searches and things that nobody's searching for Streets of Scorn, and I'll be like, well, damn it, we'll make them. Well, they'll be searching for it, so they'll be like, I've heard about it. That's
right.
Let's search for it.
Exactly.
So, all right, guys, thank you for joining us. Join us next week, same bat.